Hey y'all,
Welcome back
to the channel. Yes, honey.
I know you fucking lying.
Okay then.
Hey y'all, welcome back
To the channel, honey.
Yes, y'all, welcome back to another week later with another review. Yes, we here.
Yes.
Make sure y'all got y'all tequila.
We're on the Terramana again.
Yeah, you can't really. There you go.
We on the Terramana again.
Yes,
Reposado.
Yes, make sure y'all got y'all Red Bull, whatever fruit you're smacking on, whatever ambiance you set in. We giving y'all Neo Soul, all natural, dim lights,
melanin.
Lord,
I feel like I should be on Poetic Justice. It's giving that type of vibe.
I think I can see it a bit. I think I can see that. Anyway, y'all,
we're going to get into Atlanta Housewives. This is episode 6.
Yes.
Hunty. Okay, so Bravo, they started the episode out with showing unseen footage of Kandi and Marlo's timeline when they first met, conversations they had, so forth, so on.
Yep.
So they showed text messages where Kandi sends Marlo condolences for her nephew. This was back in 2020. Then Kandi saying positive things about Marlo and empathizing with Marlo about the murder of the killing of her nephew, and also consoling her.
Exactly. I'm like, she hugged this hoe.
And Marlo then starts to switch up sides. This is all still up under the unseen footage. She's starting to switch sides and start speaking negatively about Kandi.
Hold up.
In every scene.
I just want to point out that she also said that Kandi be sending cash apps and motherfucking money for graduations for the kids and shit like that. So Marlo be getting money gifts from Kandi as well. I just wanted to throw that in there because I just needed to.
Okay. So Marlo, she sits with her team to, unwind and talk about everything that's been going on. They talk about the lack of her dating and her parenting styles and, things that she's been doing.
Marlo attitude.
So she mentions that Courtney invited her to a event with all the ladies. And she talks about her issues with Drew regarding the whole shooting situation, of Drew not saying things. Basically, she's saying that Drew should have made Kandi take accountability for only using the platform to promote her business.
Why are you not, Marlo?
Why? We trying to see what business you got, but you keep talking about somebody else's business.
Make it make sense.
It just doesn't make sense.
How are you not reaching? How do you not want to reach people in other countries all over the world to let them know how they could contribute to you by supporting your business?
Yes.
You clearly don't have no online website like motherfucking Sheree. Like, y'all just, what the fuck are y'all doing? Y'all want to be old ass socialites for the rest of y'all fucking life with no business to y'all fucking name?
I think she actually do have something for like teenage girls in the foster care system. Why
ain't that nonprofit?
But she could take donations.
That would be, then at that point, if you taking it under your charity name, ain't that considered illegal? If you using it for personal gain or personal shit to like,
oh yeah, I don't know, but I just know you ain't promoting nothing else.
Not at all.
But anyway, so she says that she blacked out and she really didn't remember what she said and how she said it to Drew. She mentions that her expectations of Kandi is basically not what she thought it was gonna be. Then they mentioned that she was taking some life coaching exams.
Who, Marlo?
Marlo.
Trying to become a life coach?
Why?
Who the fuck finna pay you for that?
Who gonna let you get a license?
Somebody do that.
They need to be fired.
Hurt.
Who? It just doesn't make sense.
At all.
So Sonya, she talks to her mom and her sister about her merchandise being on belt.com. Never heard of it. So it can't be that much of a worldwide.
No, it
site.
is.
Is it?
Yes, and expensive as fuck. Congratulations, Sonya.
Is it?
You better go ahead. Girl, you better look Belk up. Now, the reason why you probably don't, because it's not of our caliber. See what the fuck we got on. Like, that's more of a high-end Dillard's or a high-end Macy's. I wouldn't necessarily put Belk with a Nordstrom's, but it's in the midst in there.
What type of merchandise does she do? She got that sporting.
That Mommy and Me or Mommy,
okay.
The Mommy, yeah, that's her
well,
clothing
that would be good
line.
in some of
Mommy
those type
Nation.
stores.
Yeah, right on over there in the athletic section.
So, she talks to her sister about when she offended her based off of what Ross said, and basically tries to apologize about it. Then her mama mentioned the daddy wanting to stay and her wanting to leave, but she don't want Sonya to struggle. Ugh. Basically, her sister challenges her husband's role of support.
Yeah, she said she was shocked that Ross was the one that said it, considering, like, I'm assuming he's probably gone a little bit more than Sonya, because they have an active business in Texas, and the fact that you do have somebody, a live-in babysitter, is free. Your child is with somebody that cares about him, his bloodline, that's going to love him and make sure they treat them like they own, they family.
Yeah.
So, you really ready for us to go? You really pushing for us? Mm-hmm. She said she going to leave regardless.
She should.
As she should. Sonya said she going to sit up there and try to have a conversation with her husband to see, like, what is the timeline? Maybe it doesn't have to be right now. And she said, we leaving regardless. And then she was like, well, if you leaving regardless, ain't no need for me to be having that conversation with my husband. Mm-hmm. Don't you think I'm somebody you should be fighting for? Not if you leaving regardless. That's how that conversation went, y'all. Sister walked her ass. Sister was sitting there and what's her name? Saya walked her ass up out the kitchen. That's how that went.
Yes, it did. Just like that. So, Kenya, she shows her new location for her hair salon for the Kenya Moore Hair Care.
Listen, Kenya be moving in motherfucking silence.
Oh, yeah.
Kenya be moving.
Oh, yeah.
You will not know until Kenya pop up like, I got the money, now I'm just looking to try to see what I'm... Kenya, you better.
But Marlo always calling her broke.
Marlo, you broke.
I'm not understanding.
You still in the same townhome that you've been in for the last 10 fucking years. And you steady getting checks up off of Real Housewives. When are you gonna put you and your 2 boys and your life coach in a motherfucking house?
She can't because she putting it on her body.
Oh, you want to remain skinny so motherfucking bad. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Labels.
And skinny. But yeah, them labels is getting your ass too. She do, she on a lot. And then that's what you doing, trying to rent it out to people. Don't nobody want to rent your shit.
So, Kenya talks about not really seeing her boo thing, Roy, and basically being an awkward dater. Mm-hmm. She tells her friend Akila about her issues with Marlo as well, considering this Courtney's event is about to come up and all the ladies are supposed to be there. So, Sheree, she has family time with her son and grandchild and her daughter. And basically was just saying she wasn't prepared to be a grandma.
Cairo is just so precious.
Yes.
His damn
He's
daughter.
so handsome.
Like, when Sheree bust out crying, like, I was too, because it's refreshing to see somebody that young just, like, blossom. On my baby. With my baby. Do it like this. Mm-hmm. Just like that. Push your hand in. I'm like, it's nice.
Yeah. And Drew, she's having a conversation with her husband about the event, but, basically saying that she kind of iffy about going because of the whole situation with Marlo.
As you should.
But then you really said something that kind of shocked the shit out of me.
What?
She was like, her husband had a penis surgery.
When she said that was the snip, right? Like, he a vasectomy. Is that what that is?
I guess so.
He can't have no more children.
I guess he had the snip. But girl, if it wasn't a snip, and he had something else, like a male enhancement, that would be so fucking embarrassing.
I mean, she said, I ain't got time for no more children, and I ain't getting it, or we both getting it. I get mine, and you get yours.
I just cannot.
Yeah.
So then it goes over to Kenya telling Kandi about what happened between Drew and Marlo, which involves Kandi, because y'all know it's about Marlo's nephew who used to work at Kandi's restaurant, who got shot. But it didn't have shit to do with the restaurant. He just worked there. And now she's involving Kandi in the whole shenanigans. Basically saying that Kandi wasn't supportive of her. So she really trying to mess with the bag. And Kenya was just letting her know before they all get together about what had happened and what people been saying.
I could have sworn I heard in that conversation, I don't know if Kenya said it to her, but I know I was kind of under the same impression as well when they said he met him at the restaurant, that he was an employee. The actual
Kandi
later on, but in this moment, we are thinking he's an employee, right? That Marlo's husband met while working there.
Nephew.
I mean, damn, why I say husband?
Damn, you about to fuck me up.
Marlo's nephew met while working there. Like I got like, oh, maybe that was an employee as well, and they, you know, they knew each other. I mean,
I thought that he didn't know him. Like it was just, you know, somebody coming into the restaurant to buy some food. I didn't think
he was
that.
An employee.
Yeah, I didn't think that.
Okay.
But yeah, so they talk about that, and basically Kandi gets prepared for the event. Courtney, she has her event at Beat the Bomb, and it looked like it's a cool ass place.
That shit look fun.
We should go.
We damn sure
should go.
Yep, I put the thing down to Beat the Bomb.
Beat the Bomb. All the ladies made it to the event, and Kandi, she basically starts it off soon. Like, look,
period. Because I ain't gonna
she
be fake.
confronts Marlo about what she's been saying, and she like, look, if I don't address this, my energy gonna be off the whole time, and I need to get this off my chest.
Me too, so, Kandi. I can't fake it.
What is it that I'm hearing about you trying to basically add me to attach my business to your nephew's murder? Why are you trying to do that?
Well, he met him at your job and da-da-da-da-da. In which that's when it was confirmed he was not an employee.
He wasn't even
of my business. And when I heard that, and they was talking about patronizing, I was like, he was a patron? The next conversation we need to be having is why your 30-year-old nephew is just out here getting roommates with motherfucking patrons that he just met. Unless this was a regular and he been working there for like however many, and this is somebody that he like really had conversations with like every other day or something like that.
Outside of the job?
I'm confused on why this was not Craigslist. So why did he think it was okay? Lord, please don't strike me down, because I don't think I'm talking rude about the dead, but I just need to know, why did he think it was okay to just be out here getting random ass roommates?
And secondly, what does that have to do with Kandi?
Not a motherfucking thing, because your nephew wasn't working there at the time.
At the restaurant.
He wasn't working there at the time either. And this killer was... No, they said it. They said he was not working there at the time.
He wasn't even on the clock. That's why I'm trying to understand. Like, Marlo, why are you attaching this to Kandi's name? It doesn't make sense to me. Besides the fact that you a hating ass bitch and you trying to fuck with my money.
Marlo said it's not about her nephew per se. It's about the fact that Kandi ignores things. If
Kandi
it's not
didn't show
important.
empathy.
Girl, why are you so concerned about what Kandi is doing? At the end of the day,
no money. Kandi didn't even send no flowers.
She wanted flowers. She wanted Kandi to cater.
She probably wanted her to pay for the damn funeral.
Nah, you got the money, Marlo. Why you can't do it?
What does it matter what Kandi did and didn't motherfucking do? She consoled you as her friend. Now, had you asked her to do something and she agreed to do it, then I could see why you could be upset.
But why? That was not her employee. That man was not an employee of her restaurant at the time that he was killed. He was not an employee, period. He was not getting no payroll check. He was not on the payroll. He was not on the schedule for the next week or none of that. He was not an employee. So why is it her responsibility? Like, are you finna do that for McDonald's? Oh, your employee of a year ago got shot. What you gonna do about it?
They not about to do anything.
Try again, Marlo.
And secondly, he wasn't nobody's employee. So what the fuck? Marlo, you got to go.
Period.
Okay, so they're arguing back and forth. Kandi and Marlo, they going at each other. You know, and
Drew is fucking annoying.
Wait. Marlo was standing there like she was motherfucking Superman the whole time. And she was talking down to Kandi like this.
But her hands were back. They was
her hands. She never moved her hands.
She wasn't. Her hands
it
were
was
just like this the whole time.
The things that she say and how loud she was saying it.
I don't even think she was like fully yelling. I
don't think so either.
Like that would have been just me getting loud on a regular day.
She was being very passive aggressive.
Very much. Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah, very much.
Passive aggressive.
Very much so.
So Kandi, she ain't backing down. She don't feel threatened
at all. She said I
don't feel threatened.
Kandi, did you feel threatened by Marlo? Who?
What? When?
No.
Okay.
A period. Tell her we from the motherfucking south. Well, I'm from the east side, but you from the south side, so you know.
Yeah,
play
she's
that
not
shit
threatened.
at all.
Drew is pushing that Marlo was aggressive. Sonya doesn't think that Marlo was aggressive.
I don't either. Because this was like the same thing Drew said to Kenya when her and Marlo got into it. Mm-hmm. Like, she's one of those people that suffer from short people syndrome. If you too much taller than me and you standing up or whatever, you aggressive.
Yeah.
Girl, calm the fuck down.
Easily offended.
You scary as fuck. That's what it is.
Yeah, just making up shit.
Exactly.
Okay, so Kandi, she leaves. Yeah, Kandi leaves.
Yep.
She decided not to stay. But before she left, he go Bravo showing more clips and episodes of Marlo and Kandi with the whole shooting empathy scenes and all of that. Kandi reading text messages to all the, well, not to all the ladies, but to
the ones that was outside. So
yeah,
I think it was Kenya, Drew, and somebody
Marlo.
else.
Kenya, Drew, Kandi, and Kenya, and Manyetta.
Yep.
They was all outside, and so she's telling them and reading it to them and all of that. Bravo also shows us a clip where Kandi was saying how sweet and kind-hearted that Marlo was, but then, and also was saying that she didn't think that people should bring up her past regarding her arrest and all of that. But then in the next scene, that was the first thing you brought up. You associated that with her.
Slashing all these folks' faces.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, you contradicted yourself.
Definitely. Y'all.
I'm going to need y'all to figure this shit here out. Marlo started crying. Sheree, Marlo, and Sonya, they don't like that the other ladies is following behind Kandi.
That's their friend.
Courtney decided to stay. She didn't leave with her cousin.
I wouldn't have either. I got this motherfucking event in order, and if it's people here that still want to do it, we gonna fucking do it.
And they did that. So Courtney, Marlo, Sonya, and Sheree, they all decided to stay to at the event. So this whole episode was really just like stretched, y'all. They just stretched it.
Pretty much.
It was fluffed.
I am happy that y'all stayed though, because then we got the chance to see what the hell they offered. If y'all would have left, we would have never known what the fuck they offered to be like, oh, that shit look cool. We want to go.
We going.
We definitely going. So I'm happy y'all stayed. Somebody stayed. So that's it. Mm-hmm.
That's it, y'all. Y'all get down there in the comments below. Let us know what y'all think about this video. Okay?
Yes.
This review. Make sure you like, comment, dislike, subscribe, follow, and definitely share.
On all social media networks. That's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, All of them.
Yes.
And I guess we're going to catch y'all in the next review.
Peace.